We welcome WVIL on October 28, 2016. I'm Eliana Nanos.
And I am Savannah. We pride ourselves with bringing you the latest intermediate school news. Later in this broadcast, we will be asking Mr. Gaffney the big question.
All right, the big question. Will you hold a live snake if we get 4,000 coins by the end of the marking period? This week's word of the week is industrious.
Industrious means working very hard, not lazy.
It means if you are industrious, you work very hard on your schoolwork.
One more time, the word of the week is
industrious.
Industrious means working very hard or not lazy.
If you value your education, you will be industrious.
You work very hard in school to be successful. You are industrious.
If you remember, 3 weeks ago we interviewed Mr. Gaffney Jr. We asked him what if his father was afraid of.
2 weeks ago, Mr. Gaffney Jr. was able to give us video proof that his father was afraid of snakes.
Since we are a little concerned about the safety of Mr. Gaffney having to handle a snake, we did some research.
Last week, 2 WVIL reporters went to Over the Bridge pet store to ask some safety questions.
Over to Brennan and Riley for more.
Now, since we have established what Mr. Gaffney is scared of,
snakes,
we proved he was scared of them,
video,
we followed up with concerns of safety,
pet store,
we are ready to ask Mr. Gaffney the big question.
Will you hold a live snake if we meet our goal this marking period?
Now over to Haley and Trey with this interview.
Welcome, Mr. Gaffney, to the WVIL studio.
We hope you are ready for some big questions today, because our viewers want some answers.
Before we ask you the big question, could you please tell us about this year's challenge theme? There seems to be some confusion.
We know we have to get 4,000 coins to meet our marking period goal.
Can you explain exactly how we can earn all the different coins?
Well, our first coin is our red coin, which is for reading. And in your classroom, your reading teachers will set up how they want you to do your reading challenge. You could do the number of books you read, do the chapters you read. There's different teachers, some teachers doing reading logs even in your classroom. So that's one way to earn a red coin for reading. The second coin is our math coin, and we have a Mad Math Monday that you guys are going to do. It's a 1-minute sprint you're going to work on, and if you get those sprints done, you're going to get a coin for completing them in that minute time. Our last one is our gold coin, and that's for value right now, and showing character. And how you can earn a gold coin for value or character in the school is if you're caught doing something valuable to yourself by doing well in school, or for a classmate by helping them out with something, or you see something on the floor in the building, you pick it up and make the building clean. Lots of different ways you can earn value and a gold coin for value.
Thank you for that clarification.
Since there has been some confusion, do you think you would be willing to modify the challenge number of 4,000 coins to 3,000 coins this marking period only?
You know, we've talked about it, and I've been thinking about what the best thing to do is, and I think it's a good idea for us. We got off to a little bit of a late start with some of the things we're doing, especially the math. So I think it'd be a good idea for us to, just for this market period only, go to 3,000 coins. And then for the second and third market period, we'll go to 4,000 coins. I think I'm good with that.
Mr. Gaffney, we don't know if you already have an idea for our surprise challenge when we meet the new challenge of the 3,000 coin goal, but
we may have an idea for your challenge. We have been doing some sleuthing about you.
we found out you are scared of snakes.
We thought it would be awesome to see if you would hold a boa.
No, Trey.
No, really, a live snake.
I would hold that boa.
Now, Mr. Gaffney, we made sure that you would be safe.
So here's the big question.
If we make 3,000 coin gold by the end of the marking period,
Will you face your fears and hold the live snake?
in front of the whole school?
You know, I when we set up this challenge, I wasn't sure how it would end up as far as venturesome we'd have to do. And lucky for me, Mrs. Walter was so kind to come up with some great ideas for us. And when she first presented the idea of a snake, I said, I'm not a real big fan of snakes. I really don't like snakes. So, and she was kind enough to pursue that with the pet store and continue to make me face my fears of holding a snake. So I will do it. I'll do it. I'll leave it at that. I'm not too fond of the idea, but Mrs. Walter has gone to all this trouble, so I will follow through with holding a snake for WVIL and the Students Intermediate School.
Well, you heard it here first.
Mr. Gaffney will hold a live snake in front of the whole school.
If we meet our new 3,000 coin goal by the end of the marking period, Mr. Gaffney will hold a live snake.
Thank you for coming, Mr. Gaffney, to WVIL.
And thank you for accepting the challenge.
Back to you.
Thank you guys, appreciate it.
I'm so excited Mr. Gaffney is holding a live snake.
I'm not sure if he is too excited. I bet he hopes we don't meet our goal.
At the rate we're going, he might get his wish.
Let's find out the coin count this week.
Our count before this week was 1,254 coins turned into the office, into the basket of the office.
We did awesome this week. We had 221 gold coins, 68 red coins, and 139 blue coins turned in, making a total of 428 coins this week.
That is a total of 1,682 coins. We only have 6 more weeks to get 3,000 coins. We have a long way to the new goal. Let's get going.
Don't forget to turn in the coins. They won't count if the offset doesn't get them. This brings an end to this broadcast this morning. Please remember to read, and reach for those math goals.
Don't forget to find value in everything you do. When you find value in something, it becomes important to you.
This is WVIL wishing you an adventurous day.